Hello everyone, in this video I'll be showing the Orobin Seacrest Grounds spawn. You don't need to do any quests to access the Seacrest Grounds, but you'll have to complete a few missions to be able to hunt the area I am hunting in the video. I'll leave a link to the quest on TibiaWiki in the description. Exiting Orobin to the west and heading to the northwest, you will find this spawn. You'll enter the teleport, then swim north into the vortex. Once you are teleported to the Seacrest Grounds, I'll be showing the northern portal, which is the birthing grounds. Typically, you'll be able to find Seacrest Serpent in this spawn. When 3,000 Seacrest Serpents have been killed though, the Fire Feather Serpent World Change will activate. This will stop the Seacrest Serpents from spawning. They'll be replaced by Renegade Quora. Once 1,000 Renegade Quoras have been killed, the World Change will end and the Seacrest Serpents will begin spawning again. It was a tough decision to release this video as a hunting guide or a bestiary video, but I chose hunting guide. Even if you are not a paladin though, you can use my route to complete the bestiary here. When hunting this spawn, you'll find several creatures, but they'll be mostly Seacrest Serpents, followed by Sea Serpents. Other than that, you'll find Abyssal Calamari, Deep Sea Blood Crab, Shark, and Young Sea Serpents, so you'll be able to make some bestiary progress on these as well. Seacrest Serpents will take 100% damage from Holy, 90% damage from Physical, Death, Energy, and Earth, 80% damage from Fire, and are immune to Ice. I chose to use Thunderstorms as they are effective against many of the other underwater creatures found here. I'll recommend level 300 if you'll be hunting this spawn similar to me. Even then, you most likely want to do slightly smaller pulls. I was using mana potions only, and when I had 5 or more Seacrest Serpents on me, the damage was quite consistent. It would be possible to hunt lower than level 300 if you're only pulling 2 to 3 Seacrests at a time, or even lower if you choose to hunt them single target. When hunting here, I used 1 powerful crit, 2 powerful life leech, 2 powerful mana leech, and an intricate magic level imbue, which I always have on my coif. If you aren't wearing a diving helmet, you will take drown damage over time, but this isn't a big deal. You're better off wearing whatever helmet you want with your imbuements than worrying about the slight drown damage you would take. While hunting here, I was making around 2.1 million experience per hour on 150%, and between 200k and 280k profit per hour, not counting the cost of imbues. At first glance, this doesn't seem like a very appealing spawn, but one thing to note is that my profit was based on NPC prices of loot. I was looting 30 to 40 Seacrest hair per hour, which is used for the ice damage imbue. If this has a decent value on your world, it will increase your profit slightly. The main thing to look out for is the Crest of the Deep Seas. These aren't as valuable on optional PvP, but can be on PvP servers because they give a +5 speed boost. They have a drop chance of 1 in 93. I was able to loot 2 in my 45-minute hunt and 5 in my 1-hour hunt. I checked on a PvP server and there were sell offers of 120k and buy offers of 85k. On Retro Hardcore PvP, there were sell offers of 270k and buy offers of 125k. This means you could potentially increase your profit by 150k or even up to over 1 million depending on the price on your server and how lucky you are. Based off the input analyzer, the max DPS I received was 1,931. This damage spike was occurring when I would box 5 to 6 Seacrest Serpents with other creatures as well. It could be a lot safer if you split some of the big pulls I was doing into 2 separate ones. Throughout my hunts, I would take around 87% damage from Seacrest Serpent and 10% damage from Sea Serpent. The damage from other creatures isn't worth mentioning. Typically, I was receiving 71% physical damage, 15 to 20% death damage, 6 to 7% life drain damage, and several other damage types that aren't worth mentioning. For a trinket, you should definitely use the Moon Mirror for death protection. There are lots of creatures available to unlock for charm points here, but the main one we will be completing will be Seacrest Serpent. You won't unlock any other completely during this time, but we make a decent progress on Deep Sea Blood Crab, Sea Serpent, and Shark. They will be better off doing Sea Serpent with young Sea Serpents in Svargrond. Seacrest Serpent will take 2,500 kills, and at my rate you should be able to complete in 6 to 8 hours. Seacrest Serpent can also be a good creature to roll for hunting tasks. The spawn is typically free, and you can get almost 400 kills per hour. This will allow you to complete a hard hunting task in around 1 to 2 hours, depending on the amount of kills you choose. Hopefully this video can help you out learning the spawn. If you have any questions, or if you try the spawn out for yourself, let me know in the comments. It'll be helpful to see how different vocations and level ranges are able to handle it. If you've enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below as it will help me out. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting.